Ebiri so ayanyame no pɛ asɛ abebio damra yɛnyina de bia yɛsua ade wɔ Facebook no yɛ amanta but ɔmfa nkyɛn de bia yɛba Kings Court for love wɔ hɔ yɛyɛ pɛni paa yɛyɛ no bɛdi nkɔmmɔ na yɛhwɛ update aba wɔ COS no ɛna nea ɔwɔ akita COS de ba kurom ha no dependent na ebetumi ayɛ main applicant na ebetumi ayɛ nneɛma bebree na ɔwɔ kurom ha ebetumi na apply bi so ne da benye obi mo kasa no wɔse wɔnyɛ aware de wotum apply bi wotum wɔyɛ dam nti na yibire so no damra ya be no when 30 minutes here dey yɛnyimi no yɛyɛ brother yɛyɛ ne boss yɛyɛ ne bɔkyɛ yɛbɛbisa ne nsɛm bisa kakra na bisa questions also ababa online bia no your TikTok live your Facebook live Facebook no your sign omega TikTok no your sign omega say epe your previous videos ni bisa ahwa e ko sign TV e wo YouTube e subscriber banya videos ni na ahwe amama more ka wa adwun no ya bebre yo a ye repeat ni bebre ma wo feel there's a pedal one near Makagana, a door to door no, a Paco shipping, and Isaac Baba, Anka to so ho, on the so William Browse, our Baba Crosso, Northampton Town Center, a baby Abacasa, the Church of Pentecost. You know, programmer, lawyer Nanga Sababa on the fee on your Abba Church, or your Northampton Zion Assembly, into no Mowin field, the Bashed page, you know. Page no na ba share na a comment na ebisa question a ibeyiwa no lawyer wo he nkotende manka bokokotie sika obi ma akakawa asam na wo he nkotende no ebisa ho anu yi a ba mo so wo the book appointment so a book appointment na ebohu no fefe na wa abo obi ompo apada ode na ba fi Ghana ode ba ohu procedures a omfado ni nyina no say ba Kings Court law for wa oba church no na we na kwan a ba fa wo ma na nyewa aba no wa abo ma nyewa aba nzi ebiri oye pain Mr. Clement ebiri no mama wa adwe
pani bi so che bibia so
apo me
me adum no mpai wonti
yes the last week no your birthday nti no your wish nyini chal nye akomapa de boa Ghana for woba wa kwan mu nyina no kwan afado na de wonche kire na wodwuma aye ne de boa Ghana community no ya ma wa woda pa na yakopon kodo na unhira ho no mgbe we adwunu mo efi ya baba wonche bi o na efi ya British judge
amen
di ibire no so no ya ba de ibire ba de na wo ho ma he we are question bisa owo no me tum na ya da atiado
yeah okay mechia obibia ahwefo ne tiefo nyina mechia obibia se ebia no ye ba mutia mo gibre na hwe na mutie na so da fofra nya media domie ja ye kwantufo ile de ya insem ba ko ni bi ho a o se ye hwe na yedi so sine be ya ye aset na wa se no ebe wi pe say gidi kind no there are new changes in immigration rules about every time.
Okay.
But normally we always look at the number of people a bit in my favor that becomes the breaking news. Say dear na say you change immigration rules for ancestral visa and ancestral routes as well. Ghana for the do say na omo as bit my benefit from it be a kakra binti on tino kesiane so dan say about skilled work human rights and abisa and the year I etre and I say be by me say sir I mean update the last 2 weeks you can watch him and the best is to be when I bet him a fast skilled worker category no say adie back one me hu ni say a year dia by no e dia che nkofo bebre no say might be quite on a skilled worker category, say, ultimately a year 20 hours no in any level, a year level 2, which is level 2, now we say HND, and I say after secondary school certificates, no, so level 2 level 2 route, no, who was certificates be a trust level 2 it means you would be able to qualify, okay, under their route, no. I feel Masaka just 3 statements no much you can say you also able to work as a self-employed person, which I would ask a lot of Ghanaians, in fact a lot of Nigerians, every migrant to take advantage of, if that works for you. I'm saying they can't tree, but many some feedback say be other nationalities be more person with you, but omunya sa adagino nti brand the best speech language, you know, it's never a bigger audience, yeah, because we just say we are skilled worker and so we migrant to come say dia profo dey also take OTB nti a fast category no measure will be crying, especially skilled workers no, and now be a immigration category and settled status no, self-employed category no be fa ho besua nyama bebre afa ho na ho kwan sa ade ne betima boa de ntina me ka say sa additional mo de ka skilled worker category no ebe boa nkofo the entire mama kasa ne say ejuma bebre ho a oye wadin say okọ as a skilled worker na so koye as an employee what skilled worker category in Kwande yeah, because 20 hours spent with my and stuff like that. But if you go as self-employed, they can take you on, okay, because they are not liable, okay, to contract you to do work for them if you are on a self-employed category. But if you are an employee, they have an obligation towards you. And he said, for the second car wash and episode, oh yeah, now car wash company bureau. So me a skilled worker as a healthcare assistant, person be car wash. How many hours, for instance, apart from saying skilled category, how many hours are you entitled to work? Say be 20 hours. So you probably ever had 5 days, 20 hours there, and you're there meeting me na upon. But so as a self-employed person on farm no answer I catch you say obet me, and if you say all time abaya no and yan duty is special time no idea
as self-employed one out to on your money na and I buy no so enti me metwena so say I don't know afa self-employed no, you know, because the regulations are such that if you're employing someone as a self-employed person, they say what for we say we pay 2 diamond back on so work rata so ni krata say and found the answer or self-employed now we pintina with your car when you're an employee. And that should stick in the head, say that category near the account, you can take advantage of it and can work for you. If you're working as an Uber person and I say boat and delivery using a bicycle or scooter and stuff like that, you can work 20 hours or skilled worker with that. But if you are self-employed, you can work extra hours because both the hand say you're self-employed now. Wakatom say this is your either your company or your business structure, etc. And taxi you can work around that things. And see, these are key things people can take advantage of it. There are other very profitable businesses me chili say a brand I would you better that you meeting and kasa I'll be able to match your dream was at the crow home. So it'll be like a talk rather than say yeah discussion we were high and interview we were high. A better talker with me with questions, a bit me the
answers abroad, and then it can really, really open your mind, because there's so many things, I mean, Africans or Ghanaians can do way, way better. I'll say this and I'll never stop saying this. Say, UK is now the new Ghana for Ghanaians. So where you'll be a business person now, you can say, yeah, this is a new Ghana for you. Why am I saying that? Northamptonshire, which is maybe a interviewee, okay, initially had about a population of over 9,000 Ghanaians. Now the Ghanaian population is almost going to Northamptonshire, almost hitting 50,000. 50,000 Ghanaians
living only in
Northamptonshire.
Wow.
Northamptonshire.
Yeah.
And imagine that significant growth in that category. And all the African community we are clocking, I mean, over 90,000 plus Zimbabweans in other category or more. I want to say more. So it's a huge market for yourself, a huge market that you can do a lot of things. Yeah.
So when someone is a skilled worker, that person, how could that person apply for self-employed? Like, in what way that person can move that, okay, I'm self-employed? Where do you have to start from?
Okay, so that category of self-employment is a key area. There are 3 areas of which you can be self-employed. Okay, one is if you are running a limited company.
Okay.
One is obviously if you have a partnership. Okay, it can be limited liability partnership and I say a normal partnership. It can be a sole proprietor. So these areas now, I'll organize a meeting and I say talk around Saturday and Sunday. We see where be able to actually then I think it would really, really help. As it goes on, I mean, I would, encourage people to join and share so that we have a lot of, following base. Yeah.
Yeah, but we will share page, number comment, Facebook, Osahin Omega, TikTok, Osahin Omega, and YouTube, Osahin TV. The bako na program ya na niwia me assign so ya de to amama we into my no life no etuma akohwe with the comment bia so ba me did the you be read the comment no question biara offer COS ho question biara offer wo employer ho question biara all how obi o mo ba ni djuma sam no mun sam bebre ni na no say ibisa na behu ni da ya ba share yen page no na ye nyina yesua ade eyi no de obi bi some question there obi kite COS otum o apply security badge ana otum apply driving license ana ni bebre ni ma bi o wa woni hospital na here for kakra
or skilled worker visa or skilled worker category. Whether you can apply for a security badge, whether you can apply for driver's license and things like that. It's a legal question. The agreement is that say, oh yes, skilled worker, or you are only entitled to work in a category currently where the job market is on a skilled category. Okay, until called skilled worker occupations now, a jubakwana person occupant a mubi.
Okay.
Say a jumani any mubia, you can't work with that. The new other category of the can say if you are working in a level 2 and above, okay, and so security level 2, security badge level 2. And I think say officer security arbitral first aid training and it's level 3 and stuff like that. But security is not a skilled worker category. So, we are skilled worker category, or how to say be a carer, now be. Then you think say you want to run these things out. The best thing to do, obviously, is to get a sponsorship license for yourself.
Okay.
Maka Innovator in last 2 weeks or so, another hybrid system. It allows skilled workers now to get their sponsorship to establish a business in the UK. It is a self-employed net, And once the business, you can project the business growth, and I say you can have a good business plan. No, you bet me a sponsorship license for yourself as a skilled worker. No, where bet me a switch on. Okay, so say a security company and also officer or security contract ne ADB for that industry. You can start operating in that, becoming a manager, then employing other security people, other people on meeting me facilitating the growth of your business. And that is also there. And we a skilled worker, a chrono, and I say a human 1 year, a human mba, yeah, revoking employer license. Those kind of things, no, now okay, even before that, say, if you say you're business minded, I think say, if you say no, I shall say, I say you're going on an innovator visa, or the hybrid, which will allow you to own your own company or set up your own business, then get people. And finally, say, then skilled worker, and I say, or yeah, British, and I say you can employ everyone. Say, employ be a company, what bit mass, by yourself. So, when I say, we are Ghanaian, now we are very, very good with painting, decorations near the day. And our boss will be a carer, a Juma. What are employing a Juma Mao, and as we are now a rookie license now. You can set up your decorating business, a painting, interior, exterior decorations, no business plan, a bit more then a website and everything. Then we can get a license for you. I'll be to switch you home.
Okay.
Then also you are now your own boss. You are now your way into advert to one year Juma a day operative where you can work etc. A wow decision. After so if you say Juma now bet me Francophone, you can still do it through the normal recruitment, or you can even sponsor Francophone if you say almost very skilled workers are making my business. So there are a lot of ways around things that and it's a man is soon or ya or nay and a kind of so and the map through my yamishi and I say if there are alternatives available, why don't you take advantage of it rather than sitting down and although yes, you say you know life is a risk. Life in itself is a risk. So why don't you take a bigger risk rather than limiting yourself to somewhere? I mean, that's a care, but if you say, "Oh, company no, Emma or Juma," and I say, "Bibina and Koya," unless you still want to work, then I can advise you, or we can assist people in which market other areas of a Juma bit my form. Okay, we are per se a fan of Juma. That is them. But so yeah, Juma Mobi, and I say they are good being an employees. There's nothing wrong with that. And they are on their business and one so yeah. So these are the kind for Sankophone. But if you are thinking of I don't have the risk to establish a business or to run a company or self-employment or things like that, then we can also assist you in finding. In fact, I'll show people the easiest way of finding skilled worker companies around you on okay. So I think we can end it there. But just to answer your question, if you are a skilled worker, you cannot directly operate in any area, any skilled category.
Okay.
And to some person who are appendix skilled worker occupations. Okohwa a list of occupations now we are entitled in a dorsal. Wig makers, basket weavers, clay, my mom plates. It's a lot. Okay, so one category, okay, one category which is category 5449. Okay, and no coins are skilled worker code no. A franco for base more than 15 crafts.
Different crafts.
Different crafts. Wig makers, guitar, even home tuning guitar near them. So obetimia enyasa akunyano. Basket weavers, anything that is handy, crafty near that they are under that particular category. So there are a lot of good opportunities hidden under plain sight. I mean, people can get that.
So be an instrumentalist, no, but that's a Ghanaian community, no, or comment on what they be able to now, young people now who are Chirahua, no soon utum oyan as a business firm.
Yeah, I mean,
there or you before the oil instrumental, maybe a waba waba, so no abakaso, make me boy instrument, being me boy my common school. Into the Mepala Ghanaian community case, no, ebia. 1-on-1 home, 1-on-1 hour, 1-on-1. Let me import them. No, so utumu creating as a new business. Utumu jaho license by a.
Yeah. So any category, any business. But all questions about me are platform. So whether Facebook or
Facebook and there's a TikTok, no.
Yeah, you can ask questions on it, and then we'll be able to assist you on that. So, back to your question. So, be an instrumentalist, and I said, be born instrumental. What category? And I say, a bit must have a business for him or herself, or how does that work? Yes, say, be instrumentalist. You can set up business for yourself without, any difficulties. What do I mean by that? Say. Depending on how you run a business, that's why you always need a business plan, okay. And a financial forecast. Say, why you say be a normal personal tutor? Now, obetring for keyboard or a few more. So you are like a self-employed person. Okay. So you are running a sole proprietorship business. And say no share than your business on its own. I quite say. You're only showcasing your skills and getting paid for it,
okay.
Rather than running it and getting much more people under your arms. You can do that. And then yes, self-sponsored, no. So, Hana be able instrument, and I say if you say we're making money out of that, you can get an enterprise, okay, sole proprietorship under your name and get your liability insurances and everything. Near the lines is amount. And no, ultimately employee be a no akoha, no akotre, stuff like that. You put your adverts online and stuff like that. However, with that one, you always have to show say, Bosumi be an unyeske wa accounts. Okay. And then you use that one to run it. But say if you can run it as a business rather than as a self-employed person, then it's better. Why do I say it's better? It's better because once you run it as a business, obi car or two business accounts.
Okay.
So you can do a lot of things with the business than as a sole proprietor or running on the side. No. On a business, you can run about 4 different kinds of businesses in one company. Okay. You can be a teaching company, you can be a logistic company, you can be a delivery company, and you can choose 4 different areas. No way. And just say, try business when I'm far. You can always resort to another business. No, what you need to sustain your home. I'm some way to make your own can nothing. Assembly nothing call. But if you are self-employed, you say they are all kinds of guitar player and as a keyboardist, which you are only restricted to that, and that can be
on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we are free there. But share page. We get that they be able to use yarding kakakakra. The more dependent. Yeah, semi obi o ma 20 hours no. Na wade ama no crap the company no ntum mfa man na ma ibotum na itina kromia before a wo visa wo bibia be fi wonsa no ibotum aya no na yɛnyɛ opanyin kase yɛnyɛ no ka wɔn asɛm ma wowie mfiri dɛ bɛhyɛ page no ade ohia ayɛ dɛ eba like comment ask question forward ma wo nua bi na question biara ɔbɛba de yɛyi da yɛtumi yɛnsua na opanyin wɔ yi no wetumi na weyi ano ama yɛn because nneɛma bebree na ɔwɔ kuro yi mu a sɛbesɛbe yɛnyim naaso yɛn nyinaa yɛ nemu damaa yɛbɛte biara na hɛn na yɛwu yɛ kwan nti no yɛmmɔ yɛn ho mmɔde de yɛbɔsua osan dɛ sɛ de 5 years na sɛ wadwene 5 years no ɔno nso de ɔbɔ so ekwan a yɛbɛfa do a iberi ni ewu no ne nyinaa no sɛ eba na bisa question a lawyer wɔ no wotumi na wakyerɛkyerɛ ma wo mfiri that the nneɛma so kɔ Ghana yɛ pa kɔ shipping be obi obeyi wuti kama kasa Isaac wɔ hɔ professional barbers or Willimber Road ɛna your brother Anka to ɔno so wɔ Willimbra we nyinaa wɔ Ghana fa wɔyɛ edwuma yɛ wɔ Ghana Afro shop so Isaac baba ne nkyɛn wɔ we nyinaa no kɔ a wɔtontɔn Ghana edibana na wɔn keka ho wɔ afis na dibi aba inye edwuma no ne de anse yɛ bɔ mpa ade agotum betime fi ayɛ no heya de benya wo ne nya wo bibia obeyin san bi wo bi wa na
I mean some there I'm just looking at see if there are questions we want to see maybe TikTok I think
TikTok no
TikTok there no questions so far
no Facebook no sir
I think say senior NS Jumo I think say this is number 1 beneficiary of whatever
I'll show you program
so far I mean if anyone has any questions over to media to platform so and then we'll be able to share say idea of be about officer we'll be happy to also assist and get it sorted for them and say that's how we do our things if you have questions we can share if you have any ideas then we can also talk about it as well and I'm hoping saying by the end of the month this month I mean organize something on TikTok so platform
I Zoom
why I say Zoom now I mean we share various ideas because there are a lot advantages I mean other communities take of we as Ghanaians and as Africans either we don't think that far or we don't believe in ourselves okay how I work I have Asians very once they understand the entrepreneur innovator visa innovator visa they rush into it and then a lot of those things that they do really benefit and me say Ghana for be Nigeria for be especially Nigerians I trust them a lot they're very innovative they're very risk driven okay and that's how it works if you're not Usra so you can't but if you are resource oriented near the as I said I have never seen that huge market okay anywhere if you go to areas of London it's even better the Ghanaian population there so I mean the youth the vibrant people they are all here and then it's only few Ghanaians and just okay I mean I'm doing me kwaba na visa I don't kwaba so if you have a stable business a stable thing once you can create a very good niche in the market you get a lot I feel very passionate when I talk about business I've been in these things but in a restrict here to skilled worker and a complaining but there is an alternative once you talk about the alternative someone's like what business plan or maybe yes most of the times I had the opportunity to talk on the platform or LinkedIn one of the companies just invited me and I talked on it, and I had a lot of Asian communities in the friends. Oh, what about this? You said this about these things. How are you going to do that? The following week, they organize it in their numbers. Okay, how do we start these things? How do we organize ourselves? What about if you do these things? And most of the business plan they were given and everything, they are generic, but it can really work well because on my focusing on more microphone. What do you say obi and I say obeton for say cars your BMW garage, your garage as an individual you can't do anything. But if you can create a market for yourself, like African market or Woolen brand, I say Northampton share stuff like that, and so near that you can start selling cars to individual carriers or mobile other way, who understand your culture, understand your values and your practice. And so before you realize, you are the go-to person when people are starting to buy cars here. And here they are, a Crowe will be better car at the point in life in their lives and stuff like that. So it works hand in hand. Well, and then I believe these are few things say Otia, but my baby say, oh, now can we say, how can we do it? Meet me in your cry, meet me in Madame for be an answer, meet me for me partnership. Yeah. And those who do that really work for them. But we don't even try until it doesn't spark for us. I think that's how I answer the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's a question to be by about you.
1 second. Okay, so so I think I have a question from James which says that what are some of the procedures to start a business in Great Britain? I don't know where you are, James, but it depends on which area you are. So Okroma say that as easy as ABC. If you're in Ghana, I mean, it's easy, but you need a collaboration from here. Okay, and these are some of the things those Asians, then they flourish. They don't have any issues. The number of Asians who came on a skilled worker visa, okay, are more than 70% of the whole skilled worker population in Mobile Chroma. And so, they have the same thing. What to say? Obia losing a CEO sponsorship license. The number of Asians or more, those Africans or more. But once that happens, they're able to reorganize themselves and sort it out.
Move
on other categories. But yeah, they know maybe I could lie low. Now I could illegal. Yeah, it turns into a case for us. How do you establish a business in Ghana? Whatever in the UK, it's as easy as we think in an idea form. Okay. When your business plan now, whatever business it is, okay. I mean, you go to company house, you can set up your company name and stuff like that. It depends on the type of business you want to run, whether it's a limited liability, whether it's a partnership, okay, LLP, and I say a normal partnership, and I say a self-employed, and also the proprietorship. Different categories of business now gives a different obligation in terms of tax and taxes, your income, your expenditure, your support between your FM, and obviously how you get your license, sponsorship license near that. So, call company house, you can set up a company. Very easy, trust me. Getting your company, getting a bank, getting everything is very easy. Getting even an office. I sometimes I did a hand of brains. Hey, maybe my office. How do I start a company? You know, there's something called virtual office. Okay, Ghana, I mean, yes, you say you'll be great. Last 2 years I checked, about 2 or 3 companies doing virtual offices there. We're just in another company, Meka. So you don't need an office to run a business. Okay, you can pay as low as maybe £20 a month to a company from virtual office. Okay. Now, what the address no be to home. Okay. And yet illegal na make one say legal now companies. All the address no be to home. Now, o ma redirect bro nti say oko online na untimi do mo ayo address obi show letter aban show letter obi atro letter omeje no mo dia bro o ma redirect bro untimi bibia untimi receive calls on your behalf na o ma catch you and so it's easy to set up these things, okay? Once you get a place of business near that, the rest is now social media. You can market yourself very well and stuff like that. There's so many businesses they don't have any place. Need time.
Office or
because most of the companies you don't even need to go there. Okay, you don't need to go there.
Because maybe I lie online phone. So
for instance, if I want to run a car business, okay, all I need is a very good camera on my phone.
Okay.
And a very good place to buy my cars or to get my deals. Once I get it, that's all. We make pictures to Facebook Market, Auto Trader, Gumtree and stuff like that. That's it. So I could sell about 10 cars maybe a month or a week. You might think, say, who they know online, and might think, say, it's a very big company. But no, it is just one or two people and a more, very, very nice business there. So setting up a business shouldn't be a big deal. Bank accounts opening, employer PAYE, your VAT system and stuff like that. No, it can all be sorted out. Accounting system can all be sorted out. And see, say if you say obey here enough support, obey remember King's Court Law, you can call, you can book an appointment. Make me portray actually how you start this, how you move ahead, how you can even set up the business itself. If you need an assistance with the business planner, we can also assist you with the business plan on how obviously I drafted a good business plan, how it's my financial projections and as a financial forecast. These are very, very petty things. Okay, you can't kakrakasa na enya dia exercise because we normally do it until we can really, really help other people to do it. So once the business is set up, we can facilitate the sponsorship license for the person and fly. Embrace the risk. Okay, the risk will be there, and the returns are very enormous. Okay, so I think that's a good question to I think it's James to ask that question. I think Jafar was asking about some of the alternatives that are available. So, I mean, there are thousands of alternatives, literally thousands of alternatives. Say, Unsaka, we actually say, you sponsor losing a license and answer what you're revoking a license. That's not the end of the day. There are a lot of routes you can go under. Innovator, they are making one semi, hybrid, they are making one semi, self sponsorship, they are making one semi, government exchange programs and I mean, temporary worker visas or seasonal workers, a dozen, okay. Or can I say, you are stressed and everything, just book an appointment with us or give us a call. I mean, normally if you book an appointment, it's better. Now it's me that Jatcho more so him and call and things like that. Now it's me on one okay, I was a human home. We would get a time to talk to you about these things proper, especially getting to the end of the month. And to reach me on TikTok, I think it's a King's Court Law on TikTok. Reach me and follow you or you subscribe to our channel on TikTok. Or on Facebook. Once we are doing these things, they post a bit to one so that you can prepare yourself to it, because it is very essential. Some of the information you put out has a very significant consequences for the rest of your life. in the UK. So that's how I'll end it. I'll also read around to see whether there are some questions meeting me answer.
Maybe the other Dika can TikTok aside Omega on the King's Court Law on TikTok account. Follow, not like, share. Na yɛn nyinaa na yɛnsua ade mmom sɛ ɛyɛ adesua na yɛsua sabe sɛ ɔbaa na ogyina ha na ɔreyiyi no wanka dɔm bebree obiara de ni agye but ma ɔbɔ de sika bɛbɛ yɛn wɔtɔ mu no nyimpa mpɛ adesua yɛn nyinaa moma yɛn fa adesua yi serious dɛ yɛda bodu kurom ha na no na ɔkyɛ de ewia no no was obi oma ofi dɛ we bodu kurom ha na okita document n'intino ne employer na onye no ko obi obuo na onye no ba na onye no ko na oche de bibi basa esu pepe na okita wonsem no acha 5 years no lugbo na asami na ma fi ma na ka sha asofofro wo be bibio intino moma ya nyinyi pagina intina asweju pagina wala so ya
mami answer a few questions. So
okay. Questions
I'm a businessman in Ghana, and I still want to continue my business in the UK. How can I have it? And